Hi, good morning, dears. How are you? Hope you are fine. And what about your periodic test? Have you done it well? Yeah, hope you all wrote that exam fine, right? And till now we have completed 3 chapters, right? And now we are going to discuss about the fourth chapter, that is about some plant information, right? So we can discuss the plant information. Here are a few very useful bits of information regarding plants are given in your textbooks. That is page number 9. Okay. So answer the questions given below using the help box. Here also an help box is given and some questions are given here and you have to find the answers by seeing the figures given in the right side. You can identify. If you cannot identify that, you can seek the help of help box. Okay. So let us look into that. The first one. What is the first one? The plant that has no chlorophyll is. That means what do you mean by chlorophyll? Yeah, chlorophyll is a green pigment that green plants, all the green plants have green leaves, right? So plants have chlorophyll within their leaves and so that they can have the green color, right? So here is a plant which has no chlorophyll. That means it is not a green plant, right? So what is the name of that plant? You can see in the figure. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, it is a fungus, right? So the first one is fungus. Okay, first one is fungus. So next one, the second one, which part of the cauliflower do we eat? So you are familiar with cauliflower, right? So which part of the cauliflower do we eat? നമ്മൾ ഏത് പാർട്ടാണ് കോളിഫ്ലവറിന്റെ ഏത് പാർട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഫുഡ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? Yeah, it is the small flowers. It's somewhat a leafy fruit. That means a leafy vegetable, right? But we are using the small flowers. That means the florets. The florets is used for making food, right? So, which is the part of the cauliflower do we eat? Yeah, it is florets, right? So, the second one is florets. And the third one, which is the crop which does not produce seeds or fruit. You may be familiar with the plants or the crops which produce seeds and fruits, which will then give birth to next generation. That means we cultivate the seeds or the fruits to grow the newer plants, right? So there is a crop which does not produce seeds or fruit. Seed or fruit or produce cheyyata or crop. Which is that one? Yeah, it is sugarcane. You can see the figure. You can see the picture given here, right? So what is that? It is sugarcane, right? Sugarcane does not have any seed or fruit, right? So third one answer is sugarcane. And next one, the fourth one, the vegetable that has the lowest calorie value is what? Which one has the lowest calorie value? Calorie value means the energy which get from that vegetable, right? So, which is the lowest? Which vegetable give the lowest calorie value? Yeah, you can see figure. What is that? Yeah, it is a cabbage, right? So the answer is cabbage. Cabbage give lowest calorie to us, right? Okay. So next one, fifth one, what contain the highest amount of protein? Highest amount of protein ഉള്ള plant ഏതാ? Highest amount of protein means ധാരാളം പ്രോട്ടീൻ അടങ്ങിയിട്ടുള്ള മാംസം അടങ്ങിയിട്ടുള്ള plant ഏതാ? That means which contain the highest amount of protein? Answer is what? You may not familiar with this plant, right? Yeah, its name is what? This is a spirulina, right? This is spirulina. You can see the help of and this plant. You can see the figure here. And what is the name of that plant? Yeah, it is spirulina. Spirulina. Okay. Spirulina. This plant gives highest amount of protein, right? So the fifth one answer is spirulina. And what is this next one? Sixth one. Which plant gets pollinated through rainwater? Which plant gets pollinated through rainwater? Pollinated means paraganam narkka, right? So which plant pollinated through rainwater? Mala peyyumbol paraganam narkkunna plant eda? Yeah, you are familiar with this plant and it is given here. What is that? It is pepper, right? Pepper, paraganam narkkunnathu rainwater vazhiyana. You may familiar with the different types of or different ways to pollinate the plants, right? Pollination different type ഉണ്ട്. That means പൂക്കൾ വഴി പൂക്കളിൽ നിന്ന് പൂമ്പൊടി മറ്റു പൂക്കളിലേക്ക് വന്നിട്ട് പരാഗണം നടക്കുന്നത്. അതെങ്ങനെയാണ്? Birds or insects doing that, like that, right? Butterflies ഒക്കെ ഒരു ചെമ്പരത്തി പൂവിൽ ഇരുന്ന് അതിന്റെ ഈ നമ്മളെന്ത് പറയും പൂമ്പൊടി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സ്റ്റഡ്സ് അടുത്ത ചെമ്പരത്തി പൂവിൽ വീഴുമ്പോഴാണ് അവിടെ പോളിനേഷൻ നടക്കുന്നത്, റൈറ്റ്? സോ ബട്ടർഫ്ലൈസ് അതുപോലെ സ്മോൾ ഇൻസെക്ട്സ് ലൈക്ക് ദാറ്റ് ആണ് അതിലൊക്കെ മീൻസ് മോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ദ ഫ്ലവേഴ്സ് pollinated through this kind of insects or small birds like that. Okay, so and wind വഴി pollination നടക്കുന്ന plants ഉണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ ഒരുപാട് types of pollination ഉണ്ട്. You can see that in higher classes, right? Okay, so which plant get pollinated through rainwater? It is pepper. Okay, so the next one, you can see the next one. Name the crop through which green revolution has introduced. So what is green revolution? Green revolution എന്താണ്? ഹരിത വിപ്ലവം എന്ന് കേട്ടില്ലേ? So name the crop through which green revolution has introduced. Green revolution introduce ചെയ്തത് ഏത് പ്ലാന്റിലൂടെയാണ്? ഏത് പ്ലാന്റിന്റെ കൾട്ടിവേഷൻ കൂട്ടിയിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഗ്രീൻ റെവല്യൂഷൻ വന്നത്? ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് വീറ്റ്. വീറ്റിന്റെ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ഇൻക്രീസ് ചെയ്യുക, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെയാണ് ഗ്രീൻ റെവല്യൂഷനിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് വന്നത്, റൈറ്റ്? ഹരിത വിപ്ലവത്തിൽ വീറ്റ് ആണ് ദ ക്രോപ്പ് ത്രൂ വിച്ച് ഗ്രീൻ റെവല്യൂഷൻ വാസ് ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ്ഡ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വീറ്റ്. ആൻഡ് which is the toxin present in tobacco? Eighth question, which is the toxic present in tobacco? You know, tobacco is a toxic plant or toxic substance, right? So you may see the cigarette, right? Smoking cigarette, the boxes, in front of that boxes it is given that tobacco is or it is injurious to health, like that. So it is a toxic substance, right? So what is the toxic present in tobacco? എന്താണ് ടൊബാക്കോയിൽ പ്രസന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ടോക്സിൻ? ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് അവിഷവസ്തു എന്താണ്? it is nicotine. Nicotine ആണ് ടൊബാക്കോയിൽ പ്രസന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ടോക്സിൻ, right? So that is eighth one. And what is the next one? Ninth question. Name the plant that has only one leaf. ഒരൊറ്റ ലീഫ് മാത്രമുള്ള plant. Which is that one? You may familiar with that plant, right? All of you should see that. You may see that. And what is the name of that plant which have only one leaf? It is elephant yam, right? Elephant yam means ചേന. ചേനത്തണ്ട് കണ്ടില്ല, ഒരൊറ്റ സിംഗിൾ സ്റ്റം ആയിട്ട് right? Adunnu otta leaf ആയി. No plants are there, right? So the plant that has only one leaf is elephant yam. Okay, elephant yam. Next one, 10th question. Which is the national tree of India? ഇന്ത്യയുടെ നാഷണൽ ട്രീ ഏതാണ്? നമ്മുടെ ദേശീയ മരം ഏതാണ്? ദേശീയ വൃക്ഷം. Yeah, it is banyan tree, right? Banyan tree ആണ് India's national tree. Okay. And which is the national fruit of India? ഇന്ത്യയുടെ national fruit ഏതാ? Yeah, you may familiar with this. It is mango. Mango ആണ് ഇന്ത്യയുടെ national fruit, right? And the last question, name the wood used for making cricket bats. Cricket bats make use in a wood area. So what is that one? It is willow, right? It is sometimes it is these informations are new to you, right? So the wood used for making cricket bats is what? Willow. Willow tree നിന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ cricket bats ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നത്, right? So that is about information about some plants, right? So there are 12 questions and I think you are get the answers, right? So you should study it well and should write the answers properly, right? Okay. So that's about information of about some plants, right? And now we can go to the next chapter, that is the 5th one. This is about some carnivorous plants, right? Carnivorous plants means, yeah, herbivorous means, what do you mean by herbivorous and carnivorous? Sasyabhukku, mamsabhukku, right? So all of you know green plants and plants get the nutrients from soil and they make food using the help of sunlight, water and minerals getting from soil, like that, right? So there are some plants, that is some carnivorous plants, which cannot get the nutrients from soil and they eat some insects or some small things like that. Okay, so most animals including human being eat plants and their products for nourishment, right? നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും പ്ലാന്റ്സിൽ നിന്നുള്ള പ്രൊഡക്ട്സ് ഒക്കെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഭക്ഷണത്തിനായി യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്, അല്ലേ? നറിഷ്മെന്റ് മീൻസ് പോഷണം കിട്ടുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ റൈസ്, അതുപോലെ and wheat and some other products obtained from plants, right? That we are using in our day-to-day life, right? But there are a few plants that eat animals for substituting the nutrients that the soil lacks in their habitat. അവരുടെ വാസസ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ or അവരുടെ ചുറ്റുപാടിൽ, that means some plants live without soil or they cannot get the nutrients from the soil, right? So like that animal, that plants eat some small animals for substituting the nutrients that do not obtain from soil, right? So here are details of few animal eating plants are given in your textbook, that is some carnivorous plants are given in your textbook, right? So you should identify them with the help of picture or with the help of our help box given in the bottom of the textbook, right? So we can see the figures or we can see the questions and we have to answer that questions, right? It is somewhat interesting, right? Okay, so first one, what is the first one? These plants have a deep cavity filled with liquid into which the insects are trapped and consumed. So already we have said that some plants eat animals, right? Some small animals or some insects, right? So the first plant it is given, you can see the figure, right? So the plant have a deep cavity filled with liquid into which the insects are trapped and consumed. So these plants have some adaptations to get their food or to get to interact the insects. Okay, so this plant have a deep cavity. Cavity means you can see in the figure, you can see it is like a picture, right? So it having a cavity, right? You can see the figure here, right? So it's a cavity means ഒരു കുഴി പോലെ ഉണ്ടാവും, right? So it is filled with a liquid. ഒരു ലിക്വിഡ് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും ക്യാവിറ്റിക്കുള്ളിൽ, റൈറ്റ്? ആൻഡ് ആ ക്യാവിറ്റിക്കുള്ളിലേക്ക് ഇൻസെക്ട്സ് വന്ന് വീഴുമ്പോൾ ആ ലിക്വിഡിന്റെ പ്രസൻസിൽ ആ ഇൻസെക്ട്സിനെ ട്രാപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും ഈ പ്ലാന്റിന്, റൈറ്റ്? ഇൻസെക്ട്സ് വന്ന് ആ ക്യാവിറ്റിയിൽ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ആ ലിക്വിഡിന്റെ പ്രസൻസിൽ അവയെ ട്രാപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ആൻഡ് ദേ എൻഗൾഫ് ദാറ്റ് ഇൻസെക്ട്സ് ആൻഡ് then it is digested and they consume the insects, right? So that is the first plant. So what is the name of that plant? It is pitcher plant. Pitcher plant ആണ് first one, right? So pitcher plant ന്റെ peculiarities എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്, specialities എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്? Yeah, it had a cavity filled with a liquid, right? This cavity helped them to trap the insects, right? So that is the first one is pitcher plant. And the next one, second one, these plants attract, trap and digest insects using the sticky secretions on their leaves. Okay, so the next one, second one, attract, trap and digest insects using the sticky secretions. So you can see here also a figure that some droplet like a dew droplet something is seen here, right? Is seen here. And what is that? That is a sticky secretion. ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക, ലൈക്ക് ഒരു ഗ്ലൂ പോലുള്ള സ്റ്റിക്കി സെക്രീഷൻ പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യും ഈ പ്ലാന്റിന്റെ ലീവ്സ്. ആൻഡ് ദീസ് trap or attract the insects and then get digested and they consume that insect, right? So what is the name of that plant? Yeah, it is sundew plant. Sundew plant, that is the name of that plant. So you can see it's a beautiful plant, right? So it attracts insects and trap and then digest them using this sticky secretion on their leaves, right? So that is the sundew plant. Second one is sundew plant. Then the third one, what is the third one? When an insect land alights on the leaf of this plant, the tip of the plant curls around it and traps it. The plant then starts to digest the insect. So the next one also, here it is the figure given. And what is the peculiarity of that plant? That plant has a leaf and its tip of the plant's leaf curls when an insect sticks on or insect coming to that leaf. Then what happens? The tip of the plant curl around it and trap it. ഒരു ഇൻസെക്റ്റ് വന്നിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിന്റെ ടിപ്പ് കേൾ ചെയ്യും മീൻസ് വളഞ്ഞ് ആ ഇൻസെക്റ്റിനെ കവർ ചെയ്യും, റൈറ്റ്? ദ പ്ലാന്റ് then starts to digest the insect. അങ്ങനെ കവർ ചെയ്ത് ഉള്ളിലേക്ക് എൻഗൾഫ് ചെയ്യും. That means then after that they digest the insect, right? So what is the name of that plant? It is Venus flytrap. That is Venus flytrap. What is Venus flytrap? Yeah, when an insect lights on the leaf of this plant, the tip of the plant curls around it and trap it. Then the plant digests the insect, right? So that is about Venus flytrap. Okay. And the fourth one, this plant has yellow-green flower that resembles a foot of a snake. It traps the insect in its pictures and digests them. So the next plant has a yellow-green flower, right? And that resembles to the foot of a snake. ഒരു സ്നേക്കിന്റെ സ്നേക്ക് പാമ്പുകളുടെ പുറത്തൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ ഡിസൈൻസ് ഒക്കെ റൈറ്റ് സോ അതുപോലെയുള്ള ഒരു യെല്ലോ ഗ്രീൻ ഫ്ലവർ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും റൈറ്റ് സോ what they did, it traps the insect in its pictures and digests them. ഇതും എന്ത് ചെയ്യും ഇൻസെക്ട്സിനെ അതിന്റെ പിക്ചേഴ്സ് പാത്രം പോലുള്ളതിലേക്ക് ട്രാപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് then digest the insect. Okay, so these all plants eat insects or small animals for their nourishment. Okay, so what is the name of that plant? Yeah, it is somewhat similar to a snake name, right? It is cobra lily. Okay, this cobra lily, you can see the figure here. Okay, so this plant cobra lily has a yellow-green flower that resembles the foot of a snake. It traps the insect in its picture and digests them. Okay, so that is cobra lily. And next one is the fifth one. This plant has sticky droplets on the leaves that glisten in sunlight. This makes the plant look attractive, which gives its name. The insects get stuck on the leaves that curls around and consumes them. So the fifth one, the plant has a sticky droplet on the leaves that glisten in sunlight. So it is somewhat like what sundew plant. Sundew plant has a sticky secretion on their leaves, right? So this plant has a sticky droplet on the leaves that glisten in sunlight. Sunlight in the presence നല്ല glittering ഉണ്ട്. That means നല്ല തിളക്കമുള്ള ടൈപ്പിൽ ഒരു ഡ്രോപ്ലെറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും സ്റ്റിക്കി ആയിട്ടുള്ള മീൻസ് somewhat like glue, right? ഒരു പശപ്പശപ്പുള്ള സ്റ്റിക്കി ആയിട്ടുള്ള droplets ഉണ്ടാവും ഈ പ്ലാന്റിന്റെ ലീഫിൽ, right? And this make the plant look attractive, which gives its name. It is an attractive plant, right? Attractive plant, and the insect gets stuck on the leaves that curls around and consume them. For insects, it is an attractive plant, right? So the insects get attracted to the plant, and when they get stuck on the leaves, what happens? The leaves curl around the insect. Insect leaves and consume the insect. Then digest and consume the insect, right? So what is the name? Yeah, it is rainbow plant. This rainbow plant. Rainbow is an attractive thing, right? So it is an attractive plant. So the name itself suggests it's somewhat attractive, right? What is the name? Rainbow plant. Okay, it is rainbow plant. And last question, the sixth one is, these plants grow near water bodies. They have bladders with trapdoors which open when allow water in. Later, when the water flows out, the insects are left inside. So what is the description given here? The plant grow near water bodies. Near water bodies means near lakes or rivers like that. Okay. So the plants grow near water bodies. They have bladder with tap doors which open and allow water in. So they have a bladder, some kind of bag, and with a trap door, and which open and allow water in. And then they water okay. Later, when the water flows out, the insects are left inside. So the insects float on water. they get trapped along with that water inside that bladder, right? And later when the water flows out, what happens? The insects are left inside that bladder. Okay. അപ്പോൾ എന്താണ് വാട്ടറിന്റെ കൂടെ ഇൻസെക്ട്സ് വാട്ടറിൽ ഫ്ലോ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആ വാട്ടറിന്റെ കൂടെ ഇൻസെക്ട്സിനെയും ഈ പ്ലാന്റ് ബ്ലാഡറിന്റെ അകത്താക്കും. ദെൻ വാട്ടറിന് മാത്രം പുറത്ത് വരും. ഓക്കെ. ആഫ്റ്റർ ദിസ് they digest and consume that insect, right? So is this what is the name of that tree? Yeah, it is bladder words. Bladder words. So that is bladder words. Okay. So the name itself suggests that it has a bladder, right? So that is about carnivorous plants. Okay. So these all are carnivorous plants. They eat small insects, small animals for the nourishment. Okay. So hope you understand or hope you all got the answers, and you should write the answers and you should study well. Okay. So this is about carnivorous plants, and let us wind up this class with this, and we can see in the next class. Okay. So till then, take care children, and goodbye.